Welcome back to Anime Fight Club, everyone. My name is Grim. Today we're checking out Baki, Son of Ogre, chapters 293 through 295. 293 entitled A Gift for My Father. Now in the last video, Baki was talking about how he was countering all the parts that Yujiro was slamming him into. So I'm eager to see what Yujiro thinks about that, if Baki's going to disclose it. Baki says, I'm going to feel bad if I keep receiving so much good stuff without anything in return. Reaches out, grabs Yujiro's hand. Or Yujiro takes something out of his hand. I made it just for you. Take care of it because it is very important for both of us. Yujiro's face. Get out of here. This boy was making this as he was being slammed into this car. He made a little action figure out of the parts in the car, and it's very detailed. Oh my goodness. This one has a sword, or he has a sword, a crown. Oh, get out of here. Baki's demon brain is just like no other. A little soldier toy. It looks beaten up. Well, maybe I missed a few details here and there, but it's supposed to be a valiant knight. Does it look like somebody you know? When did you make this? A few minutes ago, when you were beating me against that car. One by one, I picked the pieces. Look at Yujiro's face. When I was being swung in the air, I pressed and assembled them. It was supposed to look better than this, but you see, in between swings, there's not a lot of time to work on little details. I still believe I could have done a better job than this. That's not what I mean. When I was slamming you against the car, I was anticipating your counterattack, something that would catch me by surprise. But the harder I tried to slam you, the more relaxed you became. You used some strength, but not against me, and not as much as I was expecting. I knew you were planning something strange, but for the life of me I couldn't tell what it was. Every time you crashed against the zone of impact, you flipped, you dodged, you attacked it. You defended yourself against a serious attack that meant to end your life. I tried to kill you seriously. How come you aren't broken and seriously injured? How did you find the time to make a tiny toy in a situation like that? Ha! No wonder it came out a little sloppy. It would have been better if you weren't trying to kill me. Yujiro's face. What? What are you insinuating? Say it one more time. If you can't if you can't kill me, then if you can't kill me when you want to, then you already lost the battle, father. Oh goodness. This sets Yujiro's hair up. I guess he's right though. Baki said if you can't kill me when you say you're about to kill me, then you already lost. Oh my goodness. So it looks like Yujiro attacked first and Baki countered it immediately. Like Yujiro threw this right kick and Baki did like some type of flip to not get hit by it, maybe. Lands back on his feet. Look how scary he looks in this image. He looks awesome. Go on, father. Keep trying as hard as you can. But no matter what you do, both of us already know. Oh my goodness. So he dodged it and hit Yujiro. That must be why his face looks like this. Goodness. You already gave me my final victory. This is awesome because, I mean, it's Yujiro versus Baki's demon brain. Like, his body might not be made of steel like Yujiro, but he's so smart. He's able to compete with his father. Goodness. So Yujiro hypens up, tries to lower his center of gravity, and Baki sees that, immediately moves. Encounters, lands a left kick to Yujiro's face. Oh my god. Blood coming from it. Whew, goodness, what a kick. Yujiro goes again and looks like to try to counter. Baki's immediately there, immediately moving. Throws a right punch to Yujiro's face, sending him flying. Holy crap, the battle begins now. What are you going to tell your friends when you see them? Are you kidding? The whole world is watching. They already know. I feel like the luckiest man in the world for being present at the most legendary battle in history. Chapter 294, Melancholy of This Man. So he hits Yujiro, sends him flying. I thought about it every day. Everything is BS. His son is super strong. Hits Yujiro. Yujiro plants his feet and lands. Everything is so boring. Everything is so damn boring. As soon as Yujiro lands, Baki, I can only imagine how they're going to animate this. Sees it. His eyes are white. It's like that Ultra Instinct. As soon as he lands, Baki's foot comes off the ground. Lands another kick. I was sincerely fed up. This is awesome. Fed up with my own life. Look at Doppo. Oliva's sweating. He's shocked. Tokugawa's shocked. Baki just looks to have snapped like he's a whole nother person. I don't quite remember when it happened, but it was the time when they came. Who knows where they came from, but they came from the far reaches of the world to this place. So now he's just laying into his father. Those 5 death row convicts. Yeah, those 5 men were some strange characters. All of them came spouting, yeah, I remember. So we got our famed and loved death row inmates here. Baki is reminiscing. They taught him something. I want to know how it is to be defeated. Sure, I remember. I gave one a good taste of that. But I understand that feeling pretty well. I know the pain is heavy, not only on the body, but on the mind as well. It happened so long ago. The only thing I remember is that one day I was standing at the top of the highest mountain. Oh, so this is Yujiro talking. Sorry, guys. Where there's nothing else higher to counter. As far as your eyes can see, there's nothing else left to gain or improve. Without a path to follow or a purpose to continue living, it doesn't matter. Even without a path, I need to move on and continue the journey of my life. From the big void of nothingness, I had to set up, follow my own way. You were born normal. You can't possibly understand this. It is a tragedy not having to struggle for. It is a tragedy not having anything to struggle for. It is a tragedy to suddenly have everything you want and realize you have nothing else to live for. You can't possibly understand my feelings. If you were to become tomorrow the most powerful man in the world, that power will take your dreams away and rip them to shreds. If you were about to become the most powerful man in the world, that power will take away the light of your life, forcing you every day to live drowning yourself in a sea of darkness and desperation. Money, status, fame. What's the point of living if to get what I want, I just have to close my eyes and open my hands? You were born normal. You can't possibly understand. I am way too strong for someone to be fighting with me. Why would you keep fighting someone that is not going to lose? Baki lands this nut shot. I was wondering why Yujiro looked like he was in such pain. There we go. He didn't manage to block it or counter it this time. Chapter 295, When Light Grows Within You. I've got a question for you. Say you become the strongest person of the world. What is it that you would get first with your newfound power? Don't tell me. I already know. Baki is just whooping his ass. Like, this is just, oh goodness, glory. Man, lands this, oh, so after kicking him in the nuts, kicking him in the stomach, lands this chop to his face, and then here comes an uppercut. My thing is, like, Yujiro's thinking and having like this premonition or whatever, these nostalgic thoughts while fighting Baki. Is any of this even hurting this man? Like, that's my thing. Like, I feel like he's gonna just stand up like none of it happened. What? It isn't that? So they're speaking with their fists. He's feeling Baki's feelings as he's fighting him. In order to get whatever else you want, you need recognition first. How would you get recognition without glory? How would you get glory without power? That's right. If you don't want recognition or glory, that's understandable too. Man, so after Baki has continuously laid into his father, now he reaches out his hand and motions him to come on. Like, show me what you got. But if you ever plan to make someone happy, either yourself or someone else, certainly you will need recognition and glory. If you aren't strong enough, you will get neither of them. And now we see Yujiro plant that foot. But before you say anything, listen to me, all of you. So has he been speaking out loud this whole time? He couldn't have been, right? I don't know. If glory is already there in the palm of your hand since the day you were born, and it has been there every day ever since, from the time you wake up until the time you go to sleep, what would you do in that sort of situation? Man, so here again, Yujiro got ready to throw that axe kick. And as he gets ready to land it, Baki has moved out of the way and countered with a knife edge to his left kick, his left leg or the back of his knee. Goodness, either way, these counters are ridiculous. Say, for example, what if this is really something to see Yujiro on the defensive? You feel thirsty and casually walk up to a vending machine. So here Baki gets ready to throw an axe kick of his own, and it lands, oh my goodness, perfectly too. What is going on with Yujiro? You go there to the machine that has plenty of cans of recognition and glory. You get one or both of them. If you want as many as you want, even if you're not going to drink it, as easy as that. A can of glory, just press a button, it's free. In that whole process, fighting and giving up are pointless because they simply don't exist. Wow, so everybody has their phones out as Yujiro's getting kicked around. Doppo looks like he can't believe it, and let's just look on his face here. Is that he's, I don't know, maybe he knows something we don't. Because he doesn't seem as surprised as I feel like he should be. Answer me, everyone. Would you be satisfied with that can of soda? Would you feel proud of the finger that pressed the button of that free soda machine? Answer me honestly. Baki's just glowing, emanating light. Would you say the can of glory is worthy of its time? So that's the end of this video. In all honesty, I'm a little confused as to who was talking. I think it was Yujiro, but then I don't know. These words, I feel like they fit Baki as well, at least these ending words. So I'm not entirely sure. Sorry about the confusion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below, hit the thumbs up, share with your fellow otaku. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have, thank you very much. There is a playlist if you would like to catch up to this point. I have a new Grappler Baki as well as the son of Ogre. We'll be doing Baki Do as soon as we finish